Flames consume a vacant house on Detroit's west side early this morning, one of several blazes that kept firefighters busy all over the city. Preventing arsons like that is what the Angels Night campaign is all about.
Right now, police, firefighters, and volunteers from all over Metro Detroit are gathering for the first official night of patrols. Fox's Dave Spencer live now with the latest. Dave.
Yeah, I'm here at one of the command centers, Huel, for Angels Night, where volunteers have been showing up. It's really about ownership is what we're learning. People who want to see the city succeed. What we've been told is about 3,000 people in total will show up over the next 3 days to volunteer to make sure that happens. But they'd all like to see a day when none of this would ever be needed. Unfortunately, the evidence suggests that there is still a need in the city of Detroit. It has a lot of abandoned homes and buildings, roughly 40 to 50,000 according to Mayor Mike Duggan, and that's a lot of potential targets for arsonists out there. But the city has a plan to cut those numbers down by literally cutting the forgotten properties down. 100 to 200 a week, according to the mayor, are being leveled and then given back to the community with the goal of having it all cleaned up in the next 3 years. In the meantime, volunteers are asked to come out, patrol their own neighborhoods, keep a porch light on, look for suspicious activity, then report it. Volunteers we spoke with say inspiration is homegrown. Alan Rhea, for example, watched his grandfather do it for years as a block club president. He tells us now it's his turn.
He patrolled around the neighborhood. He looked to see, make sure everything was in tip-top shape. I always remember seeing him with that orange hat, and you know, he had the little patrol light and everything. So I always remembered it was in my conscience what he was doing.
Now, in addition to the Angel Night activity, it's also important to add that tonight an emergency curfew goes into place. That means anyone 17 years or under in the city of Detroit is asked to stay in from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. unless they can prove that they're on their way to work or a school function, and they may get a ticket if they can't, and so might their parents. Now, coming up at 6 tonight, all these volunteers can't do it alone. We'll look at one person in charge of making sure everything runs smoothly. Reporting live from Detroit, I'm Dave Spencer, Fox 2 News.
Hey, Dave, thank you. It's going to be a great night for Detroit because I know those volunteers are putting their lives on the line to keep the city safe. Thank you.
They sure are.